Hello everyone, it's Peter here, Piotr Fisner. I thought I'll share something with you. It's a common fault in the Xbox One S, so it is Xbox One S. It's just that this one is in pieces, but it is working. Let us switch to the microscope. I will press first the button. Okay, we got a light, and let's switch to the capturing card. Yes, so you see it's high pole. I didn't want to show you the top because there is an email address. I will put it into the sleeve. Now I can tell you what has been done with it. So it came as a power on, but no picture. So regular procedure here at our workshop is that we will open it, we will do the visual inspection, we will make sure that everything is hooked up properly and no damage to the ports, and then we will replace the hard drive and clean insides, yes, because it's a lot of dust quite often in them. So once we've done that and we've replaced a hard drive with an SSD here, yes, that my apprentice have done it, then I said, okay, you know what, then in that case we need to check for shorts around the encoder, HDMI encoder. So this chip was the chip I was talking about. It's TDP159 in 1S. Yes, that's how big it is, literally. It's less than my nail here, for those who don't know how big this chip is, yes? So what have happened was I haven't seen any short. Then there is EMF filter, or whatever it's called, the second chip, and we've checked as well, you know, there was no shorts whatsoever. I said, okay, so I blindly, if I will check port, HDMI port, and how we do check in HDMI port, we've got those testers, so we plug in this into the HDMI port, and we've got numbers. 20 number is ground, and then 19 is on the left side to the right, so I've checked those ones, and I poked at the back all the 19 pins, and I haven't seen loose, so I said I can't assume that the port is bad, yes, because I've got continuity from the front to the back thanks to this tester, and I've got those pins stiff. So then what I did is that I said, okay, so let me check filters. So I check continuity on the filters from the HDMI port. I should have a second. Yeah, I've got a second board here. Okay, this was a donated board to me because somebody was making a nasty thing with those pads here which connects to the port, and that's no fix to be true, because they didn't calculate it the length of the wire, and that's why the frequency they've changed, and because when you lose frequency you've got mishmash, yes. So I said I won't be fixing this, it's just too much. So this board is just to show to people. So here is the HDMI encoder. Well, actually it was extracted by me way back, and when you've got this encoder on the way, these are the filters, okay? These are these filters here. 2 rows of 4 filters. So you check across, and continuity has to be like 0 ohms, let's say. I'll put on the preheater because I can put it back. And then in between them, you can't have the continuity. If you will have the continuity in between first filter and then second section of the filter, it's automatically a problem, yes. So we didn't have any, I didn't see any problem. So I've put my preheater, I've heated up to 150 degrees, I've set up 350 degrees on my hotter station, and I heat it up from the top. I've extracted first from second board. There is one Xbox lying loose, so over there you can see it, yeah, here, that's the thingy. I had it unscrewed, it was just assembled like that, sandwiched. So I took out that TDP159 from that board first on the preheater. I put it aside, and then I took this board, put it on the preheater, heat it up again with 350 from the top, and I've extracted this faulty one from this one. So pretty much this chip, yes, and then I've replace it with the one which I took out from that board. I need to tidy up a bit, but it's okay, yeah, life. And so we've got a used one. Why? Because we had some issue with TDP-158, 159, and I wanted to make sure that we will have a good one, and that one was for some other fault. I can't remember, I can't recall what it was, but at least, you know, we know it was a different fault, so I could use TDP-159. So I've used that, I've preheated, I've installed it, and you can see the picture is back. When you've got no picture, but the console is reacting to pressing power, pressing eject, pressing sync button, you know the issue is not with the console, but with the output of the video. So you've got auto detect and 4 doubles, so 8 lines of data coming in about 3 volts over there. So TDP-158, it was on the 1 axis, and 75 something dp or something, I call it TDP-159 pretty much, and you can find it as a TDP-159 as well online. And you can put TDP-158 to 1 axis and it will work as well. Sometimes some people say that there is an issue with higher resolutions, but I haven't noticed that till now. And long story short, because I've forgotten what I want to say, no picture means either faulty hard drive, faulty port, HDMI port, to be clear, those filters, HDMI encoder, or EMF filter. Yes, at least I found it as this, so that's why I've done it. I would give it to my technician, which can micro solder, but first foremost I would have to give him preheater, which is pointless because that job is not big. And second foremost, yeah, I wouldn't do it without preheater. I've done it in the past. I've seen how much heat the board has to take, and I don't want to make banana from the board, yes, of the board. So I rather use preheater. It's safer, it's quicker, and it's just easy peasy. Especially when you're taking from the second board, you've got solder on that pad, you've got solder on this board. You know, so you're pulling out the chip and you've got a solder underneath, and all you do is adding flux, pretty much heating up and then dropping it properly and then adjusting it. Of course I need to use my glasses, yeah, because I can't look at it properly. I don't need to use magnifying glass, but just like that. So now you see that's the whole procedure of a no picture, and this patient is live. Again, I can let customer know and we can put it on the ready for collection, yes, for the customer. So guys, that's all I wanted to show you in this episode. That's what I wanted to explain you, so that you might know what to do if you've got no picture but powering on. And if you have any questions, leave them down below in the comment sections. If you know what else could be wrong, yes, I'm not saying trace damage, something third apart, but just, you know, like a port, filters, encoder and EMF filter are the common faults. And if you know of any other type of faults and how to fix them, but everything else works fine, then you can leave them down in the comment below. I can pin it, or I can point out to the answer, yes. So guys, thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.